So about 18 months ago, actually, yeah, our son Rio was born through surrogacy. And so through the way the law currently works right now is we had a whole kind of 8-month period of waiting until he became legally our son, which was quite hard. Would you agree?
Yeah, the thing is, like, as a gay couple, we always dreamed of having a family, and the whole surrogacy process itself went so smoothly.
Yeah.
One of our friends actually had our baby for us, and then just the legal part was a little bit of a struggle.
OK, so why was it a struggle? So it took 8 months for him to be legally yours?
I think because it's kind of still new in the UK, so with the different courts, I feel like it's not clear kind of what the rules really are. So I felt like, so we ended up having 3 hearings. And if you can imagine every hearing, you know, our son was 8 months into our life. He was part of our family. He is our son. And we're having to go to the court to kind of prove that we can be his parents. It was quite a, process to go through.
What sort of impact did it have on you?
I think by the end, the last court hearing, we literally burst into tears when we actually got it done, because I just feel like it was just such a drain on us emotionally.
And we have this account, so we decided to share our journey on TikTok. Our account's called Stuart and Francis, and we shared this process with our followers, and so many people were blown away that the laws currently stand as they do. And we just feel, with the kind of updates that have been announced today, that it's really needed to kind of move these laws that were first set in 1980 to kind of move with the current times and protect both the surrogate and the intended parents. That's kind of what the laws are really.
So what do you want to happen? What's the problem at the moment, and what do you want to see happen?
The thing that I'm really excited about with the new laws is that both me and Francis, or the intended parents, will go on the birth certificate from day one. I think that's because also, as a surrogate and the intended parents, neither of these parties want to have the responsibility of the child. Like the surrogate doesn't want to be left with a child that she doesn't want, and the intended parents want that responsibility. So I'm really, really excited to see, which we're hoping, that the intended parents go straight on the birth certificate. I think that will be the biggest, most exciting change for us.
And we just feel like it protects everyone. It protects the surrogate.
I was going to say, how do you protect the surrogate as well by doing that?
Because the surrogacy is the kindest thing anyone could ever do for anyone, and we're just so amazed. We've had 2 friends that have offered. We're expecting another baby in August.
Oh,
so exciting!
Congratulations!
But we've had,
amazing.
Thank you. We've had 2 friends offer to be our surrogate, which is quite a unique situation, and we just, what they're doing for us is incredible. But they decided to become a surrogate not because they legally want responsibility of the child when it's born. And the current law, our situation, because our surrogate is married, even though they have no genetic connection to the baby, her husband was legally the father at birth as well. So I know, it's crazy.
So strange.
So we were in a situation in mid-last year where our son was unwell and we took him to hospital. Luckily, it was COVID, so it wasn't something serious, but they wanted to do some further investigations. They wanted to do a lumbar puncture on him.
Oh, bless him.
No,
Luckily, it didn't happen, but they gave us the forms to sign, and we were like, we can't sign these. He's not legally our son. So
and she lives 3 hours away. She lives in Wrexham.
So what did you have to do?
Well, luckily we didn't do it.
We didn't do it in the end.
But you would have had to get mum, then mum, to come and...
Yeah.
Wow, that's...
So it was, we're just so grateful to live in the UK right now, because this is possible. Surrogacy is still illegal in Western countries like Germany, Spain. So we're just so grateful that this is possible. We just think the UK is taking this, this next step to kind of move it into the...
Was it any more difficult because you're a gay couple, or did that not actually influence...
No, I don't.
I feel like we had an amazing experience. Like, even dealing with the hospitals, we were the 3rd surrogacy birth they've had that year.
Wow.
But we've just only met with love and acceptance. It's been incredible.
Yeah. What's it like being in that position when someone else is carrying your baby for you?
That is the hardest part, because you have no control. And obviously, all the questions go to her because she's carrying the baby. But it is really hard, and sometimes, like right now, our surrogate is pregnant and we don't see her every day, so we can kind of forget we're pregnant sometimes. But I think it's the decisions. And for instance, when the baby's born, if the baby then has to be kept in overnight, the legal mother is then the surrogate. So essentially, we could be told by the hospital, you can't stay with your newborn baby.
But surrogacy in itself is just such an amazing thing. Like 2 families coming together to create a alive, and that our baby is so loved by so many people. It's got such a extended family. I just think it's just such an amazing thing, and sometimes it doesn't necessarily get the press of how beautiful and positive an experience it's been.
And do you know what you're having in August?
We find out soon. So about 20 weeks scans in 2 weeks, so we find out.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, do you know what you want?
Well,
Happy and healthy is the answer.
Yes, happy and healthy, 100%,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing your experience with us.